Hey. Hey everybody, welcome to another video. As you can see, I'm in a different spot this time around. I'm not at my kitchen table, and that's because I want to get cozy. I want to like sit down and really get to know you. That's a lie. I want you to get to know me. So you guys all know that I'm kind of new to YouTube, like I mentioned pretty recently in one of my last videos. And now that I'm old, it seems like I've kind of missed out on the whole YouTube kind of world. So I wanted to take the chance to sit down and have you get to know me a little bit as a person and connect with you a little bit, and hopefully you'll enjoy my videos and enjoy me. And there's my dog drinking water again. How come they want to drink water every single time I start filming? I've looked up a list of questions to ask people to really get to know them, and hopefully it'll be interesting enough. Okay, first question. What's your favorite way to spend a weekend? So lately my favorite way to spend a weekend has been to watch the Great British Baking Show, maybe play a little Kingdom Hearts on my PlayStation 2, you know, watch some Netflix, but I actually work from home. So I would say overall, my favorite way to spend a weekend would to be going out and doing something like mini golf or going on a hike or just, you know, going to an amusement park if I can. What type of music are you into? Girl, I am into so many types of music. My favorite #1 genre is probably folk music. I like pop music. I like, I really like oldies. If I was gonna listen to one station on the radio, it would probably be an oldies station around the 60s and 70s. And then if I'm feeling crazy, I'll turn on some 80s and I will freaking jam. What's the best vacation you ever took and why? The best vacation I ever took was when I went to Disney World for the second time. The first time I went to Disney World, I was 5 years old, and I didn't really get the chance to appreciate it. I barely remember it. The second time I went to Disney World, I believe I was, how old was I? I'm gonna get emotional. We stayed for the fireworks, and they played the music, and the fireworks went off, and I remember just watching the fireworks and just bawling. It was just so beautiful and magical and little star, emotional. When you're getting older, you realize that you don't want the magic to kind of fade away, and Disney World kind of helped me capture that back. So I, post Disney World, got obsessed with Disney, am still obsessed with Disney. Okay, where's the next place on your travel bucket list and why? I don't have a bucket list, but if I could visit one place for free right now, I would go to Australia. It's all the way on the other side of the world. I wouldn't have to learn another language. My mom and my sister have been and they loved it. I don't know, I just think Australia seems really nice. What was your favorite age growing up? 11 years old, bar none. I was in 6th grade. It was right before we all went to middle school. That was when everybody was like really, really nice still. I feel like whenever I got into middle school, everyone over the summer had changed. Everybody started being bullies and talking about each other, and none of us were friends anymore, and you know, puberty, man. Am I right? What's the last thing you read, digital or print? Well, let me show you. The last thing I read was chapter 3, I believe, of this book. It's called The Shadow Dancer Chronicles Lighting the Flame. It's by Carrie Burge. It's on sale on Amazon. She is awesome. Like, just look at this. Isn't that dope? I really liked that so far, so I'm gonna keep reading it. Would you say you're more of an extrovert or introvert? I am an outgoing introvert. I really like spending time with people, but I recharge when I'm alone, and I have to check in with myself for my mental health, or else I go kablooey. I actually have just a random panic attack. If you can imagine me spending time with people, it's like I'm having a good time, but like my meter is consistently going, like constantly going up like this. And then if it reaches a certain peak, I just break down. So I have to make sure I spend time alone before it gets to that point. So that would make me an introvert. But the fact that I like being around people, I'm loud, I love attention, that makes me outgoing. So I'm an outgoing introvert. What annoys you most? Well, there's a lot of things that annoy me. Just annoyance, that feeling, the thing that annoys me the most is passive aggression. Just communicate with me and with other people. An argument's better than you being upset that I'm not doing something that you want me to do. And this is not, I'm not subtweeting anybody, it's just, like, you can tell I'm annoyed. Like, it's just so annoying to think about people being passive aggressive. Communicate openly and not passive aggressively, but be polite, and people will respect your truth and will respect you not being passive aggressive with them. Sorry, I got really into that and it got really deep, and I mean, I don't know if I should apologize or say you're welcome. How much time do you spend with your family? I have the best family in the whole world, and if you think you do, you should meet mine. And we could have a party because I bet your family is great too. But we don't get to see each other a whole lot, like as much as I want, but when we do, it is crazy and it is awesome. Who do you most like spending time with and why? This is gonna sound so bad. I'm, out of everyone I know, I'm most like spending time with myself. And here's why. The only person that knows what's going on in your head is you. And the only person who's gonna understand every joke and every reference and won't do anything unexpected or something like that is you. When I spend time with myself, I feel like I get in a better mood and I'm able to get rid of those like bad adult feelings. You know what I mean? So that's who I most like spending time with. Me! What's the word? Hello? Do you want a family of your own? I do want to eventually get married to someone, but I still haven't decided on the kids situation. So I know that at 26, I should probably really start deciding on children, but it's a hard decision when you're not sure. So I feel like you should be sure, and I'm just not. So I'll hold off on the kids until I'm like, I'm sure. Ooh, these are values questions. I can get very heated about these. What's a relationship deal breaker for you? I want to make this not just a romantic relationship. I want to make this about personal, interpersonal, friendship relationships as well. The deal breaker for me is disrespect. And I think this should be a deal breaker for everyone. If you come to someone with something that you need to talk to them about, and they shrug it off, they act like it's nothing, then that's disrespectful. If you've told a friend that, hey, you've hurt me, or you've said something that offended me, and then they still do it, that's disrespectful. And if they continue, then that's a deal breaker. I'm not saying that those are bad people. If you disrespect me, you're out. But there's always room to come back. If you start respecting me again, you know, welcome back. Which you probably won't want to hug after I cut you out of my life. So, but don't disrespect me. Hello? What is your definition of success? My definition of success is when you can look in a mirror and feel like you are everything that you can be. Success is knowing that you have morals and you've stuck to those morals. You want to be an optimistic person, so you found a way to be an optimistic person. You want to give to charity, so you give to charity. You just are what you want to be, and that is success. That's what everyone should be striving for. So yeah, that's my definition of success. I've never actually thought about that before. Are you at all religious or spiritual? Great question. I am. Thanks for asking. I am religious, I guess. I am a Christian. I don't consider myself to be in any denomination. I just love everybody. I really do. Because I mean, I feel that, and also that's what the Bible teaches. So it's like, great, I'm already there. I'm a Christian. I don't consider myself to be in any denomination. I just love God. I believe Jesus is a freaking superhero. And that pretty much sums it up. I believe he rose from the dead and all that good stuff. So if you want to know more about that, DM me and we can chat about it. Oh, and about religion. I love learning about other religions. So if you have open ears and you also want to tell other people about your religion and what is different about what I believe and what you believe, I'd love to talk about it. So just, you know, that'd be great. What are you most proud of in the last year? I think the thing I'm most proud of in the last year is restarting my YouTube channel and posting these videos. It's something I've wanted to do for years and years and years, so now I'm doing it and I'm proud of myself for doing that. So you go, girl. I'm pointing at myself in a little thing, so love you. If you had unlimited money to start your own business, what would it be? If I had unlimited money to start my own business, I would start a wildlife preserve / animal shelter. Just start buying land, preserving the land so nobody can cut it down. And I would put a bunch of dogs on that land and we'd have a grand old time. I'd hire a bunch of people to help me take care of them. And I would want to do that across the world and across the country. Across the country and across the world. I guess you should start small and work your way up. And my roommate's home, so pause. So for this video, I'm just telling the world a little bit more about myself. And to do that, I'm answering a bunch of questions that I couldn't think of myself because I'm not very original. I just answered, if you had unlimited money to start your own business, what would it be? Let's see if we said the same thing. Wait, please welcome to the stage, Catherine Duff, my best friend / roommate. Sorry to interrupt, go on.
Honestly, it would be an animal shelter business of some sort.
Guys, she wasn't even here when I answered.
What? That's what you answered?
Yeah, I said a nature preserve / animal shelter.
Yeah.
Next, if you found out today was your last day on Earth, what would you do?
Take a nap, probably.
Oh, I'd probably just want my whole family. I'd probably just want to like hang, probably watch a Disney movie.
I just imagine that they're gonna put me in a rocket and send me off to Mars or something.
That's what you would want with your last day, is to be sent off in a rocket, say peace, and then
Everyone I saw, like, just go out and watch it.
like,
Peace!
like a beat. Yeah, I think that's great. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Oh, I already know this one. Clearly, it's teleporting. Hello?
And it'd take a long time.
Frank,
Well,
teleport me.
none of the
Teleport
other
me.
ones are very practical.
Think about this, guys. Everybody forgets about teleporting as a magic power or superpower. If you had teleporting power, you wouldn't need to be invisible to like spy on people because you could just teleport behind them and hear what they said and then teleport out of there. You don't need invisibility. If somebody's shooting at you, you just teleport. If you need to go somewhere and you're late, you just freaking teleport. It's like the best thing.
It would be nice to have like stretchy arms, you know, so you don't have to get off the couch.
You don't have to get off the couch if you teleport.
Reach over. But listen, that's just like, I feel like that's unnecessary. I'm like, oh, I wish I could get in your refrigerator right now. And then my arm just stretches out.
Yeah, but or you could just teleport over.
But then I have to like go through the whole, probably like,
You have to go.
I don't know how you would teleport.
Like, crinkle your nose a little bit.
Looks like you're just kind of stuck.
If you came back in your next life as an animal, what animal would you be? I've talked about this a lot with my family actually, which is funny. But we all say we would come back as our dogs. That's what we would want. I would want to come back as a dog that I adopt.
I actually think I'd be a cat though.
Much more independent. You could get your own meals, a lot less likely to starve if somebody doesn't take care of you. Smart. Maybe I'd come back as a male lion. Top of the food chain.
Why male?
Okay, let me tell you why.
Female because they're cooler.
You don't have to, exactly. But they're cooler because they do more work. So if I was a male lion, I could just lay around all day, mate with all the ladies. I could like be in charge. You know, I think that would be a great life if I was a dude lion. So if you got to name a new country, how would you decide what to call it? I'd probably call it something really fun and fancy free. Swirly World. Something's just so stupid that like everyone on the planet would be like, there's no way she's serious about making her own country. And then I earn my independence and it is a country and everyone's shocked. And everyone's like, whoa, she really pulled the wool over our eyes. You're welcome.
I'm trying to think if I named any cool towns in The Sims. Town 1.
Yeah.
That's
Town A.
Country 1.
Country 1? No. Because then America would come in like, sorry, we're number 1. No offense to America, but
I think country.
by the way, I'm American.
Country with less of a competition.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Exactly. Next question. I think it's the last question. What would be the title of your memoir? Are these questions anybody cares about? The title of my memoir would probably be like a bunch of stuff I did. Do you have one, or are you going with that one too? Just whoever writes a memoir first gets it.
I don't have anything.
So my question for all of you to leave an answer in the comments below. I always ask this to get to know every person because it can tell you so much about someone, and I can get into this in a different video if you guys want me to. I always ask people, who's your favorite Disney princess? Just leave your answer in the comments or on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I think that this video is like an hour long, so let's stop it and I'll start editing it and I'll post it and you guys will love it or hate it and you'll subscribe, right? You're gonna subscribe and then we're gonna be BFFs, and I just really see this going places, so yeah, subscribe. Okay, bye.